Welcome to Ag Shorts. I'm Kalen. With me is my father, Brandon. Today, we're talking about the attack dogs and the attack cats of the Hashknife Ranch. Who are they? What do they do? And
They
are
don't
they
do
really
much.
necessary?
They don't do much. Trust me. Uh God, the dogs. We've always had dogs. Always have had dogs. There was just a short time during college that I didn't have a dog and it wasn't convenient, but the dog was at the ranch. But I did have, and they get old and die. And I always swore I'm never going to get another dog, and then I end up getting another dog because you just love dogs. Um, right now we've got a two here. We've got a little mini Australian Shepherd.
He's getting grumpier and grumpier with his
Oh,
age.
he's getting growly. Yeah, he's just a grumpy old man, and he is never been one that is very courageous
No.
unless he knows something's captive and they can't get to him. And he's
Yep.
pretty brave. Or he's in a pickup and cow comes up close to the window while you're feeding, and he'll bite and snap at him and run him off, and then he's Mr. Tough Guy. But so we've got him, and he's just he's just neurotic. The poor little guy is just getting worse and worse about loud noises and machinery and things. I mean, he just shakes and trembles, and he is under your feet constantly, trying to get a little comfort. But you sit with him, and he's like a little Tigger. He just bounces all over the place. He just wants to be with you constantly. He's a good pup. Worthless as far as working cattle, doing anything. He doesn't know a thing.
No. No.
He's horrible that way, and really didn't want to learn. I mean,
No.
he failed class. So that's Cubby, and I've had a couple of border collies. I love border collies. They're timid. You got to be careful with them. You raise your voice to them, and they'll just quit you. They'll hunker down, and then they think you're mad at them for 6, 7 months. I mean, they just are afraid that you're gonna be mad at them all the time. But great dogs. We've had healers, really good healers. You know, then we got the pug.
Yeah. The
The
champion
pug,
cow dog.
the
Mom's
champion cow dog.
personal companion.
Yes, he and your mother are inseparable. And I don't know who gets more upset when they can't see one another, whether he does or she does. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, she's always constantly talking about, oh, we can't be gone too long because we got puppies at home and the pug needs to have his cuddle time.
Yep. Yep.
And he does. He will start whining when he thinks it's time for the evening time, just kind of kick back and not do much. Yeah, he'll start whining and walk towards the couch. And he'll
Yep.
stand there, look at her until she comes over and sits down. Same thing when it's time to go to bed. He thinks, hey, all right, I'm ready to stretch out. Let's go. And he'll start heading for the bedroom. And he'll come back and he'll look at you and he'll make that kind of a noise and he'll turn around and go again. These animals are just comedic. So get
With
him
90 seconds left, what about the cats? Because we do
the
have some
cats.
cats.
Bandit and Sophie are outdoor in the barn cats. And we got a new one called Tawny because of her color. And I call her Crackhead because she is just bouncy all over the place. And, they're about rodent control. And whether they're doing a good job or not is debatable. They can never do good enough, but, I think they're holding their own.
Yeah, we got the one. I would say I'm the most partial to Bandit, and
Bandit.
she's super cute and cuddly and fluffy as all get out, but she's
And
always been there.
and she's cross-eyed. When you look at her, she does this, and she's
Yeah.
she'll bounce into walls and stuff. But then we can't forget the one dog that is a part-timer here. She's an Australian Shepherd, and that's Harley. That's Braden's dog. And she gets to stay with us during fire season, or when it's not convenient for him to go skiing for a few days, and she gets to stay with us. And sometimes we get Braden's girlfriend's dogs. We get Maggie and the other Harley. So we got two Harleys and a Maggie that get to stay with the one. Maggie's a boxer, and the other Harley she's part pit bull and looks like part black lab.
Yeah.
And both of them are they want attention. They're good dogs. They're a lot of fun. So when they're gone doing something, we have got a house load of dogs, and the cats scatter. Not a bad thing.
Those are the attack dogs and the attack cats of the Hashknife Ranch.